With exchanges going down, not knowing who you can trust when you're buying crypto and Bitcoin, in 2023, I want to break down my two favorite platforms that I'm using currently to purchase Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can do it step by step. It is super easy. I'm also going to share with you some predictions around where I think Bitcoin and Ethereum could land in the next bull run. So be sure to watch all the way through. If you're interested, keep watching. Hey guys, my name is Ravi and welcome back to Personal Finance with Ravi Sharma. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button because I talk about real estate, cryptocurrency, and financial freedom. We've come off the back of 2021, which we saw all-time highs for Bitcoin. Then 2022 came around and it was bear market blues, everyone lost money, and it just seemed to keep going down. Now we've started 2023 and it seems to be the buzz already. Bitcoin and many alts have already gone up by 20 or 30% over the last month. So the question around, is the bull market back? Am I going to miss out the FOMO? Is the bear market low in? I'm going to share with you all of those thoughts at the end of this video, but I think it's very important that you know how to buy crypto safely in 2023. Now, if you've been following the channel for a while, you know what my thoughts are on cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency or blockchain technology is going to make a massive part of our financial system and everyday life in the next phase of life. Now, could that be 10 years? Could it be 7 years? Could it be 4 years? I don't think it's going to be 4 years, but it's probably looking likely that it could be 10 to 15 years. So if you knew that the next Googles, the next Amazons, the next Netflixes are around, and you knew about this in say 2001 or 2002, you're probably like,
shit, I should have invested.
And this is very similar, where you can be early finally to something. But the one thing that I need to warn you about is that when you're early, there is volatility. And that means there's more money on the upside, but there's also a lot of losses that you could realize that you won't realize in other asset classes like real estate. Which is why for me personally, I built my foundation in real estate. I use some of that money to go in and invest in things like crypto. And if it takes off to the moon, I can use that and go and pay off all my debt. But we always build out a strong strategy, and we do that with real estate first. If you need help getting all that set up, definitely email me. There's a link in the description below, as well as the pinned comments down below. So you're here in 2023 figuring out, where do I buy? How do I know that my money's not going to get stuck? Because I've heard a bunch of stuff where people lose their money. So if you're in Australia, I'm going to break it down for you with two simple exchanges, and I'm going to have links in the description below with some bonuses as well. So when you sign up, you get something in return just to say thanks, and it helps support the channel as well. So first up is Coinspot. I've been using Coinspot since 2018. So yes, it's been around for a while. It's survived 2 bear markets now, and I've met with the team and I love what they do. What works for Coinspot is that it is so simple to use that if you were to get started today, you'd probably figure it out in like 10 minutes, or you could just watch a video like this and then you'd figure it out in less than that, which is exactly what we're going to do. So first up is Coinspot. So you want to make sure that you're on the right website so you're not getting scammed. And again, you can use the link in the description so you know it's all legit, and you'll come onto this page. So straight away, they give you the option on the homepage to get started. You enter your email, you go and register. But if you take a look around the website, you create an account, you deposit funds, and you trade your crypto. It's fairly simple. They support 370 cryptocurrencies, and you can get a lot of help. Now, what I've found is Coinspot is very responsive when it comes to help, and that is very important, especially when you're dealing with something like crypto where it's unregulated, there's so much happening, and you can get anxiety. So it's important, and that's where I started. You know, 2018, all I saw was the market drop and keep dropping. And so for me, this was the choice that I took back then, and I still use it. Now, what you can do is you can actually go and download their actual apps as well. You can not only just monitor your portfolio, but you can buy and sell on that as well. I urge you all to get security in check. So two-factor authentication is something you definitely need to set up, but it's home to 2.5 million people in Australia. So it's massive, and it is also Blockchain Australia certified, which is important. Now, if you have an account, you can simply log in, but I just wanted to show you the interface. It is so simple. What you can do is you can deposit and withdraw any coin or token listed on Coinspot. You can send, receive, and store your coins on the go as well. So if you're on another exchange and you're not feeling so confident about what they do, you could actually transfer that into your Coinspot account and you can have it sit on the exchange. Now, personally, I wouldn't want to have any money sitting on any exchange, but if you had some and you were just trading, or you had a small amount on an exchange, I'd trust, say, someone like Coinspot. And then what you can do is have the rest of it on a ledger. If you're interested in knowing what a ledger is and how to get all of that set up step by step, I've broken it down on this video, which is actually my other channel, so you can definitely go subscribe to that one. Now, you've got a couple of options for depositing, but it is super straightforward. I'll link another video I made where I actually detailed putting in the deposit, when it clears, actually buying some crypto, and I'll link that up here as well so you can check that out. But just going through this, it is very simple. And when you go ahead and you try and buy and sell, now obviously everything seems to be pumping at the moment, it's easy as just a couple of clicks to actually buy. So here in this case, if I wanted to buy and I was a baller, I would want to buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. And that would mean 3.25 Bitcoin. And all I'd have to do is sign in to buy. Obviously, I haven't signed in to buy, but once you're signed in, you can actually just go and execute, and it's very easy. What I do like about the site is they give you a bit of an understanding of what these coins are. Now, at this point, most people know what Bitcoin is, but if you go down to some altcoin that you've never heard of, and let's just say, for instance, you go down and you pick up Quant, right? So if I want to buy Quant, you can actually go down and it does get you started on your research before you go ahead and buy. You can also go and change the actual graphs. So you can see all time, and then you can also see in the past week and what's been happening. You have the option of swapping. So if you just wanted to go, I've got Bitcoin, I don't like Bitcoin anymore, I just want to go to Ethereum, you can swap that straight away through something like this. And the other thing that I like is that they do have bundles. So if you went ahead and said, well, I don't have enough time to research, I don't know what's going to be good, what's not going to be good, you can go ahead and just buy top 10 market cap, which is effectively the top 10 cryptocurrencies that are sorted by market cap. And then what you can do is just break down what the percentage is. In this case, it's just 10% in everything. And you would go, look, I want to buy $1,000 worth, and that's how much it would be in each of those actual amounts. You do have so many other options, like you can have a recurring buy, and that allows you to continue purchasing while in the background. So if you went through in 2022, and I was urging people to sort of set up a recurring buy so that you're actually not going out there having to think, oh, do I buy the bottom, do I buy the top or whatever? It just continues to buy in the background, and that speaks to your bank, and it's super easy to set up. So again, the first time you're going to probably make the transfer, it'll take some time, but after that, it's pretty much instant. And I've had no problems actually withdrawing from Coinspot, and I do it all the time as well. So you can do that. You can send it to a ledger. There's no issues on that front. Again, their service is amazing, so you can talk to them, but this is probably the first place I would start. If you've never bought crypto before, probably my preferred outlet. Now, for anyone that is a little more advanced and you're looking for more options, you're going to something like Binance Australia. So again, make sure that you're on the right website. So this is for the Australian website, and you've got so many options here. So again, you can sign up, email, phone, whatever you want, and you have a bit more information. Again, 350 cryptocurrencies. You've got Bitcoin, you've got your altcoins, and you can actually go out there and actually earn by staking crypto. Now, disclosure, I don't know how many exchanges make money, and to be honest, after 2022, I just simply do not stake my crypto anywhere. I'm not going out and risking everything I have for an extra 2 or 3%. So again, you can check out all the terms and conditions. I'm sure it's safe, but for me personally, I don't have anything staked anywhere. So it's not just against Binance, it's against everyone. I don't trust anybody, right? So I'm not really looking at this. I did stake a lot during 2022. Fortunately, I was okay with, say, Binance Australia, but then after everything went down, I was like, I don't trust anybody, I'm taking it all out. In this case, you can go ahead and use their app. Their app's actually quite intuitive and you can do quite a bit. Now, why it's more advanced is because you've got so many more things that you can do. Yes, you can deposit funds just like you can in Coinspot. Yes, you can go and buy crypto. It's fairly easy to do so, but it can get quite advanced. And what I do here is if I go on exchange, it'll tell you what Binance spot trading is, so you can go and watch that video. But when you start looking at this for the first time, it's very overwhelming. You've got charts going on, you've got moving numbers everywhere. And that's why I say that if you're a beginner, do not even come here. Just go ahead and just purchase on Coinspot. Come here, learn how it all works. But the difference is that Binance is an exchange, whereas Coinspot is more of a broker. So they go ahead and purchase on your behalf, and then they store it on their platform. That's why you'll find that the prices are different between the two. And you'll also find slightly higher fees on, say, Coinspot versus Binance, but it gives you the ease of use. And in the longer run, you've got to figure out that, is that extra fee really worth it in the long run? Or am I just starting out with a small amount? I just want to dip my toes into the water of crypto. You can probably take that option too. Now, I prefer using Binance Convert. It's super easy to actually go and purchase, say, cryptocurrency instead of going onto that big graph and it looks overwhelming. So if you go onto Binance Convert, what you can do is just go, well, I've got Australian dollars in here. I want to convert the Australian dollars into, say, something like Bitcoin, and you can go ahead and make the purchase. So again, so if I'm a baller, I can use $100,000. I'm going to preview the conversion. And again, I'm not logged in, so you would have to go log in, but it would give you a prompt of what that would look like, what the fees would be, and it's considerably lower on Binance than it is on Coinspot. So again, you can use both exchanges. I currently use both, and I would urge you that if you are on Coinspot, learn about how Binance works. Again, I'll have both links to sign up, so you're using the legit websites as well as a bit of a bonus for you to get set up, and they're both going to be linked in the description below. Now that you know the easiest way to go and purchase crypto, again, you can connect your bank account and deposit it straight straight in. It's super easy. I've got a bunch of videos as well as a playlist on the channel, so definitely go check that out. But now you've probably come to the part where it gets a little interesting around predictions, what we're thinking is about to happen. Everyone thinks that we're going to go to the moon because, you know, recent price action has dictated that, yeah, we should probably go there. Bitcoin at the moment, as of shooting right now, is about 21,000 USD. And what people think is that we could potentially do what we did in 2019, which is about a 3x move. So it could go from the lows of 15 all the way up to 45 before sort of correcting by 50%. I don't personally think that's going to happen. I think we sort of crab walk across all of 2023, but finish the year around that sort of 30K mark. So it's about a 2x from the lows, which I think are going to be closer to about 12 or 13%. But I don't see any significant moves until 2024, which is also the halving year. Basically, Bitcoin's rewards get halved every 4 years, and that's what really kickstarts the next part of, you know, the bull run or the bull cycle. And more so because the narrative gets out there, people start seeing it everywhere, media coverage, and everyone's like,
oh shit, I remember this 4 years ago, I got to go in and not miss out this time.
So I think 2023 is more of a year of accumulation. I still think the lows aren't in, despite what crypto Twitter says at the moment. And I think that at the height of whatever the bull run actually looks like, could be a multiple of 8x or 10x. And if it's a law of diminishing returns, we could probably expect 3 to 5x on something like Bitcoin. I hope you've enjoyed this video and watched all the way through. If you have, smash that like button. It helps me know that you guys like these videos, and share it with someone that is interested in getting started with crypto but doesn't really know where to start. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.